I'm taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Enough of this, cause let's get into the real shit now, man. Fuck that fight.
Yeah, but yeah,
you know what we here for, bro.
Yeah, finally, well, one big card this weekend, and the fight that was probably the most anticipated fight in the first half of this fucking year. Of course, we got unification at welterweight. We got Jaron Boots Ennis, and we got Eimantas Stanionis. IBF WBA welterweight title unification in Atlantic City. So, man, we're all like anticipating this fight because it's like the perfect foil. We got a nigga that all he does is move forward with pressure, and then we have a fighter that's kind of slick and then throws hard combinations and bunches and shit like that. It's gonna be it's a good contrast fight because there's not gonna be like Boots and Karen, where Karen is just as slick as Boots, or maybe slicker and people.
I don't even know if I want to call Boots slick anymore. If it's slick, it's with a lowercase s now. I don't know, like we got to remix the word slick for this era, because when niggas say slick, I'm hearing like, okay, Chris Bird, Pernell Whitaker, niggas like that. Floyd, James Toney, like I even say fucking Joel Casamayor, like slick niggas. I feel Boots is more like I could be slick if I want to, but I don't want to.
Basically, he's slicker for people that he's faster than, but when niggas actually have footwork, he's not as slick like Karen.
Yeah. I agree with that.
And obviously, we got to this fight because basically Boots versus Brian Norman fell through, and we put all the blame on Brian Norman, who just successfully defended his title for the first time. So now we got a lateral move, or a better fight per se.
A better fight? The fuck? Much better. What are we doing?
I'm just saying.
This is the fight we all wanted for like the last 3 years.
Yeah, and especially for someone like Stanionis, because Stanionis has been after that brilliant ass fight with Butev, which was like a lower level Triple G during
he's been spoiling on the vine since.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not his fault the shit with Virgil happened. You know what I'm saying? That kind of fucked up all his momentum.
Yeah, that was a whole fucked up thing. It was just that was an anticipated fight. That was supposed to be like one of the fights. And hopefully they do run it back.
Another Euro put hands on Virgil instead.
But Stanionis, like I said, though, it's now or never. And then of course he got upgraded, from Crawford's WBA welterweight belt. So here we are, Atlanta. So LB, I know you want to talk about it, so tell me how do you think this fight is going to go?
Oh man, it's a pure 50-50 fight for me. I think whoever could build off the jab and do more after the jab stops being the jab is the one who's going to win this fight. Mm-hmm. So I'm leaning toward Boots a little bit, but like motherfucking Stanionis' jab is the fucking like Triple G jab at welterweight.
Yeah, and he moves, and he's a pressure fighter on top of that with a jab. It's not a whole lot of those.
Too bad he doesn't have Triple G power.
I mean, his power is different.
How many people have Triple G power though?
And we'll see about that Triple G chin. We'll see about.
I know. I'm just saying you said the Triple G jab. It's a shame he don't have Triple G power to go with it. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. I feel you, but the thing is, I don't think he even he has heavy hands. Like if you made him have Triple G power too, nigga, we wouldn't be getting this fight.
Facts.
So it's like y'all gotta chill sometimes, man. Because if we being honest, Stanionis hits fucking hard. Like if we're saying 1 through 10, Stanionis' power is like an 8.
I think more 7, but.
Like the way he be busting people up, pause. I don't know. Like there's heavy hands, but Stanionis boxes and fights like a guy who has a little bit more than just heavy hands. Like Kelly Pavlik is a guy with heavy hands.
Yeah, the thing is,
Stanionis punches sharp.
No, he does. I think he's pretty well on fighter, but he don't have a knockout in a long time. It feels like so. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
the fucking fought in a long time.
Yeah, but I'm even saying. But besides that, we can't even name somebody he stopped.
He stopped a bunch of niggas. He stopped the same type of niggas Boots be stopping.
I know. I'm just saying, but name one recently. His name hasn't got a kill in a while.
He fought recently, nigga. Goddamn, that's what I keep saying. Like, it's not like he's literally taking this fight off.
I'm saying even when he was active, he was getting decisions. Nothing's wrong with that. I mean, just say it's the truth.
When he wasn't he damn what's Collazo? Who else?
Well, Collazo was a no contest because Collazo found a way out of the fight. Like he'd be my bad. You know, but the funny things too is like, I mean, I know he fought. I know he beat the fuck out of Delorme, but
I think what's his name? Deloach was his last guy that he stopped, if I'm not mistaken.
And then Butayev was one of those guys.
Deloach though.
And Butayev though was such a hard fight. Like Butayev was only fought like once after that fight, like that because that fight was so hard. Like
but you know that Butayev one was the best welterweight win for a while, you know what I'm saying? It felt like
it was like that. I mean, and that was on a preview too. That should have even been on a main card.
Nigga, that's some. Oh, we don't even get free previews like that no more, man.
Yeah, I'm saying like.
Like that would be a main event anywhere else. PBC was like, "Fuck it, here, y'all take this, y'all can have it."
And it was a hard fight, hard.
Them punches were pop, pop.
Yeah.
Them shit was sounding. But I just feel like fucking like Stanionis. He doesn't. There's like different types of punching. Like Boots hits harder, but I don't even think Boots is like a 10. He's like a 9. Because he has like the explosiveness to go with it. So he's more of a one punch guy than Stanionis. But Stanionis
and he's faster too, so the hand speed to go along with the power.
And honestly, neither guy's a one-punch KO guy. You seem like, to be honest, right?
That's what I'm saying, especially when they get against like more solid people. Because if Boots was honestly such a crazy puncher, motherfucking goddamn what's his name? Karen went the distance twice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
I just think Boots got the power over him, and he got a few other things, but he's going to still have to jab and engage the man somehow. And it's like I don't remember Boots fighting somebody where he got to engage a nigga who's damn jabbing like that.
Yeah, and I also too think. I mean, I also think that Boots will probably fight with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder because, like I said, after that second Karen fight, Philly was not fucking with that dude. Like, they was booing. Like, I could tell Boots felt some type of way because it was like maybe I need to go to 154. Like, dude was like, dude even knew that he laid an egg against a guy that
dumbass fight.
Yeah, it should have never happened, and it happened, and it was worse than the first fight. But
was it more entertaining? Yes, but it wasn't supposed to be more entertaining.
It was not supposed to be at all.
It was supposed to be like, all right, 6-7 round knockout type shit.
Yeah,
it was supposed to be. Well, you finally improved on cutting off the ring. You closed in the walls and the spaces on this dude, and you stopped him. Y'all wasn't supposed to go back and forth for fucking 12 rounds.
Yeah, it was.
Like he made this guy look like he was as a tougher fight as Boots.
I used to get the trolls nonstop tagging me about Boots ducking butt. But ever since that second Karen fight, I ain't heard that shit once. So that's all. That's all you gotta say about that.
Yeah, so that's where I think Boots needs now. That's why he needs to regain his standing because because standing.
Oh wait, hold on. Man, keep crazy. Don't forget Boots fall under the IBF rehydration clauses. There is no 10-pound rehydration.
That's what I was gonna say too. So we all
salute, man. Keep crazy though. Salute.
So he's definitely gonna have the advantage. No, he's definitely gonna have the advantage now, especially with him being the bigger guy, and then we don't have to rehydrate. He can rehydrate to whatever. Oh yeah, he gonna be on demon. Yeah, he gonna be on.
Yeah, no,
he's gonna be on demon time.
We expect that. But I don't know. That's what I'm saying. We expect him to look.
Oh yeah, no, Boots gonna be on demon time.
He should be, but I don't. It's not a guarantee.
He should be.
And I mean, Stanionis this is a live dog fight. You know, I don't think he's gonna get rolled over. You know what I'm saying? Stanionis.
No,
Nah, because it's like Boots got to push this dude backwards. If he can't get Stanionis to move backwards, then this gonna be a hard ass fight unless he planned on sticking and moving and running all night.
Yeah, because Stanionis hasn't been really backed up like that at all. Really, like he's
yes, for real. Like,
and I think Boots is gonna put that to the test.
Cause this ain't Yippinets now.
Yeah,
this is Stanionis.
Yeah, I mean,
who looks like One Punch Man, but doesn't fight like him.
I mean, like the only thing that might go in Boots' favor is the fact that Stanionis hasn't been active due to the
that's one of the main factors for me.
Yeah. If Stanionis, because even that Maestro fight, like the first fight, Stanionis got a little bit tired, even though he was putting foot to ass. And I was like, yeah, you can't.
Yeah, it took him a little while to kind of get into that fight too. It took him about like 4 rounds to kind of get into it, and then he started beating dude ass. But yeah, like he did get it like noticeably like one of those like Adonis Stevenson, like, God damn, I'm tired of throwing hands on this motherfucker. Like, go down, like, fall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, so I mean, and that's what, and you know, like, and that's like the biggest thing with Stanionis right now is just like, I mean, and even just checking the odds right now, like Stanionis is I don't know if it's like disrespectful to him or whatever. Just look at these odds. So I mean, right now Boots is a minus 750 favorite. Stanionis is a plus 460 underdog. So even just off the money line, there's probably a value in putting somebody at Stanionis.
God damn.
Method of victory, Boots' decision is minus 110, and truthfully, that's my prediction too. I mean, I actually think Boots will just out.
Same.
Yeah, Boots' decision. Boots' decision.
116, 112.
Yeah, 116, 112 vibes, definitely. Yeah, that's what I got.
And then we have Boots KO at plus 155, which is not out of the question.
It's not outrageous, but I just think like Stanionis is tough and he's durable, so it's going to take a lot to get him out of there.
It'd be kind of crazy if Boot does get a KO, then the hype will be back. I mean,
I honestly think he will. Like, I think he might end up cutting Stanionis, and he'll be stopped that way.
Okay, what round?
Like late in the fight.
Like 9 or 11.
I say around like 9 or 10.
Yeah, if a KO happens, it's going to be a late stoppage.
Yeah, but if Boots gets him out there in like 1 or 2 rounds, then I'm going to be like, okay,
that's fucking crazy.
He on track for Fighter of the Year.
Yeah. Hey, Ron, what about you? What do you think for Boots and Stanionis? Probably fell asleep. Oh, well, I guess you'll give your prediction a little later. All right, so for a draw, we have a plus 1900, Stanionis points decision plus 650, and Stanionis stoppage plus 1100. So, yeah, then it's not bad at all. Those are not bad. And then the group round bettings are also kind of crazy too for Stanionis. Like, geez. Like a late round 10 Stanionis stoppage in 10 through 12 is plus 4,300. And
good God,
yeah, I'm saying like the odds for Stanionis is the point where for a 50-50 fight, it probably makes sense to kind of put some money behind. Like if they didn't put any money behind it, like they should. Whereas if Boots had the same type of prop, it's plus 750. So they must.
It's definitely got a chance. Like yeah.
So they must be thinking that Boots is gonna beat the holy hell out of dude with these odds.
Yeah, but then you know how they get that shit wrong. Like, I just feel like this fight is gonna be so even that no one's gonna really break away until like maybe the 7th round or something.
Right. Yeah, this is I mean, but at least the fight that don't go the distance and the over unders are kind of normal. Like under 10.5 is plus 164. Go the distance plus 134 for no. But everything else is just kind of like it's normal, normal odds though. But goddamn, like if anyone put a late round money on a late round stoppage for Boots for 4,300, nigga, I would gamble on that. that's still a return. You know. But I think we're all waiting for this too. It's just like, you know, I'm just surprised they're doing it in Atlantic City and not like Philly or whatever.
Well,
I was just about to ask you where they having it. You said Atlantic City?
They can't keep spamming Philly. They got, you know, it's down the road. It's not too far.
No. See, this is the thing. You spam it when you have good opponents.
Oh yeah,
This fight should have been in Philly. The Kelly fight should have been somewhere the fuck else.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, like the first fight, okay, Philly's like, okay, yeah, we got you. You're like, you know, it's good. The second fight, you're supposed to stop niggas. You don't stop niggas, and niggas will leave without you know, acknowledging anything.
I guess Atlantic City's more neutral than Philly, so I don't mind that it's still upper and East Coast, North. So yeah,
but you know that is that's definitely a hell of a fight, and I'm making sure too. There's no one's gonna bother me that Saturday evening. Like I got no plans. I'm gonna be chilling there.
Yeah, that's the fight I've been looking. Other than any announced fight, that's the fight I'm looking most forward to. I don't think that's one I'm. Yeah.
And also too, this also has a good co-main with Ray Ford and Thomas Matisse too. That's a really fight, you know, Matisse is. You know,
Ford gonna put his foot in his
Matisse got robbed against Rocky Hernandez. He was winning the fight in Mexico, and they called some bullshit ass like technical decision, and they gave it to Eduardo Hernandez. It pissed me off so bad watching that shit.
Yeah, because Rocky couldn't continue from the quote headbutt.
And then he it wasn't a headbutt, and then he fucking won. And then he fucking won on the cards on some bullshit. That was some bullshit.
Yeah. Mexico, because they were like, wait a minute, we're not gonna have another nigga beating Rocky Hernandez in Mexico.
Two niggas beat Rocky Hernandez. In Mexico, fucking.
Yeah, Mexico becoming the new Germany now with these decisions.
Low key, yeah. Now before them, we need Ford to get back in motion. He was most exciting fighter last year, arguably. So hopefully that was late edition. So hopefully it's a good fight though.
You know,
boxing needs a good double header. You know, you ain't gotta watch 15 damn fucking Jobber Festival fights. I just want to see a couple good ass fights.
Yeah, and also on there, the Christian Carter Arturo Popoca fight is also really great too as well. I mean, that's going to be a slugfest. And then of course we have whatchamacallit's cousin, Shakur's cousins, Akeem Moses on there, and Amari Jones. And then speaking of Amari Jones, and this is how I know that I don't know who does the matchmaking for Matchroom, but I thought they would have learned their lesson by who they picked for Berlanga's opponent. I get it. Amari Jones, it's his second pro fight.
He's the one that got the KO recently, right? Because there's the one under Haney, the other Amari Jones. This is the one that got the knockout, right?
Yeah.
On the debut? Okay.
Yeah. But now he's facing a 13-5-2 cat named William Jackson, who has a let's see. Okay, his last win was in 2014, and then he didn't fight for 3 years, and then he got a draw. And then he didn't fight for another 4 years, and he's lost his last 3 bouts. You know, so I'm trying to figure out where did they be finding these guys? Like, this is fucking nuts. Like, because I was like, I look at this.
It's a chilling circuit right there.
Yeah, and I'm just like, God damn! Like you're putting a guy who hasn't won a fight in almost 11 years. You know, and it's just and he's 0-3-1 over the last 10 fucking years. Like, yeah, they be having some weird ass, you know, they be finding some weird ass cats like this, you know, to be padding the records though. But I guess you gotta get the pro wins where you gotta get them, you know. Yeah, I think the only low light of this card is Gyasov. That's actually is on this card too. Oof. Yeah. I think that might be a piss break fight for me, like, because
God damn.
me and P, you know, honestly, me and P saw him in fucking New Orleans, and he stunk it out there, and yeah, I don't want to give him another shot. Fuck him. Not interested. So, but yeah, no, it should be, you know, it should be a really, you know, it should be an entertaining night of fights. You know, Eddie, I know Eddie needs a U.S. Matchroom card to kind of trend. So this is a fight that should do it for at least for Saturday night. Well, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that, and I think